As yesterday, guys, we covered a little bit more topics inside MySQL. We did study some keywords like between, and we did some sort of operations with select as well. So, in today's lecture, we will study how to modify the inserted record whenever we are entering some kind of information inside a table, or we create a record inside a table. So how we will modify that single piece record, or how we will delete that record. We're going to study today those keywords and those concepts, and how we will use it inside MySQL table. So for that, if you remember, in a starting lectures of SQL, I draw some map for you that we're gonna study these commands in SQL. If you remember, we had SQL. Inside SQL, we have which types of command? We have DDL, that stands for data definition language. We have what? We have DML, data manipulation language. We have DCL, data control language, and we have what? We have TCL, transaction control language. Among those, we only study DDL and DML for this course. This all DDL, DML, DCL, TCL are belongs to the development team. But apart from that, we only study DDL, DML for this course. Now inside DDL and DML, we did study create, how we will create databases, how we will create table. We cover it. We didn't study alter yet. But we gonna study it. Alter is only for modification of tables or anything we wanna, if we want to add any changes inside the structure of the created table. So with the help of alter command, we will see that. We study drop. Drop is deleting from the structure of that table from the database. Or if you want to drop the database, delete the database, so with the help of drop command you can delete that. We didn't study truncate till now, but we're gonna study it. Truncate is a command that delete all records of table at once inside a table. It will not delete the structure of the table, but rather it will delete all the records which is existent inside the table. Next, in DML, we have what? We have select command. We already covered select command. What is select command? We did some sort of manipulation with select command. We cover insert. And we study that how to manipulate insert, how we can insert multiple records in a one query. Okay, next, today agenda is update and delete, that we're gonna study today. These two keywords are, this is for modifying the already inserted record, and this is for deleting the already inserted record inside a table. Hamdard asked about DCL and TCL. These DCL and TCL, I will cover for you. I will teach you that what are those commands, but in depth, we're gonna not study these commands because these commands are mostly used with the development team, and we can say that mostly in every time only people who are responsible for administration of the database, they will use these commands. But we're gonna only see or touch or get the what? Get the explanation. We have grant, we have revoke in DCL, and in TCL we have commit. We have rollback, because you're gonna not use these command in your career, in your software life cycle testing. You're gonna not use these commands, so these are not, as of now, not important for you, and it's not in this course curriculum. So I'm teaching as an extra knowledge for you guys, that you have at least idea. Say friend, also another command. It has a lots of command, but main commands are these. But as a point, as for the sake of your information, just we will touch the theory, and we will see if we could able to set up and configure for MySQL for administration parts, and see how these commands will work. But it is not compulsory to study these two in this course. These two are important for us to study in this course. Now, today's we will look for update and delete. Okay. Now let me move it up a little bit. Okay. What does update command do? How we will use update command? For update command, suppose, for example, you created a table. As you seen that yesterday we had created a table, person info. Inside person info, you had ID. It was name. I guess some email, if I don't mistaken. It was birth date as well, I guess, but I'm not sure exactly. And I guess phone number as well. Phone. So now, yeah, exactly, Feroz. Mostly we are dealing with DDL and DML. Now, the responsibility of the update and delete command, I will show first of all in a graphical mode for you guys. Then we will go with the syntax. Suppose you entered one, name is Ali, email is a@gmail.com, birth date is 2006/20, and phone number is 00000. This is the record of Ali, which is attached, or which is we can find it with the ID of 1 inside our table. Now we have some sort of information with Khan. This is the data or record of Khan inside a table. Now, after one day, you come to know that, hey, Ali birth date we entered wrong. Ali born in 1998. In 1998, but we insert 2000. So for that, we need to update the record of Ali. We will not delete all of the record of Ali from the table. We will just do what? We will go and only update the birth date field record, only the cell of birth date, which is this cell is attached with the record of Ali. We will update only this section. Okay, what is the syntax of the update? How we will use update? Let's see. First of all, the syntax. The grammar or syntax for update is, let me change the pane. Let's take a green color. The syntax for update is update you have to mention the keyword of update. After that, you need to specify a table name. Table name. After that, you have one another command set. Set what? Set, I need to set the birth date. Okay. You need to specify the column which you want to update, name of the column or field when if you want which one you want to update. And next is for column equal to that value you want to insert. And after that, you need to put a where clause where you have to mention that which record you want to update, because inside a table we might have a millions of record. So which records you want to update. So I remember Ali ID is 1. So I will tell them that Ali where ID is equal to 1. So I will put a semicolon. With the help of this syntax, we can update the record of Ali birth date. We will change it from 2000 to 1998. Now let's jump in and practice it inside MySQL Workbench. Now, as yesterday, I did create some table and I insert some record. Let's first of all see what we have inside register. I'll run this. What it says, okay, no database selected. Okay, let's select database. Register is inside which table? Register is inside. Okay, it's person info. Let's see the columns of person info. ID, country, age. Okay, indexes.
I
Let's
think it's inside Facebook.
yeah. Let's go and call. Okay, per date is inside register table, which we created already inside Facebook. Now, for that, because we did start the MySQL, now we have to select the database, use Facebook. If you run it, you can see that Facebook got a black bold color. Now, let's run the command select star from register. Let's see what we have inside register first of all. Run this command. You can see that inside register, I have these fields. You can see. Okay. Now I can see that I will select Han, record number 4. You can see the record number 4, Han, John, Han, birthday, her last name is John, contact number is this, password is this, birth date is this. Now I feel that John birth date is wrong. Han birth date is wrong. I need to update that birth date. How I will update this? With the help of update command. Let's practice that syntax. Okay. First of all, you need to use update command, keyword update. Now, next job is to do what? To create, use the table name. What is the table name? You update register, because I'm updating the register table. Update register. Now, next part is to use the set keyword. Set which column you want to update. Okay, I need to update birth date column. Birth date column. Okay, what's inside birth date? Birth date. Now next job is I will put equal sign, birth date equal. Now because data type of birth date I took date, so I need to put that inside single quote. So I'll put single quote. Now if you can see, Khan birth date is 2007-12. Now I put that 1980 dash 01 dash 01. The abuse record, everyone can see it. Now, after that, on which record you want to apply this birth date, because we have lots of record inside our table. So I will put in here, I will put a condition where where give me that power to put a condition or to address that record inside the table. Where ID, because I know that ID of Khan is 4, where ID is equal to 4. Now I put semicolon. If you see, let me zoom it a little bit. If you see inside that syntax, update register the table name, set is a keyword to set the field for us. Take that field which you want to update, 1998. Now put the ID, which record you want to update from this table. Okay, I put ID4. ID4 is belongs to Khan. So now I will execute this. If I execute, you can see that my record is updated. Khan ID, which has a 4 ID, and now birth date is changed to 1980s 0101. If I run the select command again, you can check that if you see corresponds with the Khan, birth date of Khan is converted to 1980 0101. Now you can see that. This was the syntax for update. Now your duties, your tasks. I will give you a task. You have to run. You have to run this update command many times. I will ask one of you to share their screen. I will ask randomly. All of you have to practice it. Okay, you have to run update command. Have to run update command many times, and you have to update it individually. Means I set birth date for you. You have to set which. You have to change the gender, comma. Next, write down update register set new password. New password. Next, select last name, comma, first name, comma, these things. Do not touch ID. We will see that later on. As of now, you have to run update command individually for each of them. I will give you 5 minutes for, I will give you 10 minutes for that. Start your practicing. If anyone has having any problem, just ask me. Okay, guys, as time is completed, we just did use and learn update command, and Katya asked a question that why we are using ID. Can we use instead of ID other fields as well? So answer is that we already explained that ID is a primary key and it will be not duplicated. So for that reason, I'm taking ID1 because we can have a 3 different Ali inside one table or 3 different name inside 3 same name inside one table. So for that, if I use where name is equal to Ali, so the query get confused that which Ali do you want to update. So for that reason, I took the ID so that it will directly address that he wants to update Ali number 1, not Ali number 2. That was all about the update. Okay, great job, Sardar. Now let's learn delete command. That how we will use delete, why we use delete. Okay, for example, inside this table, you insert a record in line number 3, wrong record. Let me erase this section. Okay, great job. Let me erase to Z. Now let's take a pen of this color. Now I am inserting at line number 3 a record of Muhammad. Now inside record of Muhammad, I see that I mistakenly Muhammad will not join. Suppose think of that this table is belongs to some institution, a college or some school. So Ahmad come Ahmad come and join for 15 days and or Muhammad, and he will not continue after that. Now, whenever Mahmoud or Muhammad leave the class, we need to delete their record from our table because he is not anymore our student. He comes for temporary time. He see that he is not eligible, or he can't continue with our school, with our institute, with our boot camp, anything you can take. So our duty is to delete that record, only delete that row from the table because it's unnecessary information. And why we waste our storage inside our table, why we waste our time, because if we keep these records, our table will be heavy. So for that reason, we have a delete command to delete that row from what, from the table. The command or the syntax for delete is, we can use like this. Let me make it a little bit up. Now you have to write down delete. Delete is a keyword. Again, delete word. Delete from what? From table. Or you can say delete, write down directly the table name. Table name. Where, if you don't put a condition, it will delete all of the record for you. But if you put a condition, delete table name, where, customer name, or you have to specify the ID, where ID equal to what? Equal to 1. It will do what? It will erase the record of which has ID of 1, which is holding ID of 1. It will delete all of that row for you. Whatever record is attached with this ID 1, it will be deleted from the table. Now let's practice this scenario inside our table. I will, for example, you can see that inside registered database table, I inserted 2 records which has the same name for Khan Haji Zada. Phone number is even same, even password is also same, even birth date and gender. Now I need to delete 2 record of them. I don't want 3 records. I want 1 record of Furqan. So for that, I need to do what? I need to run delete register where ID is equal to what? I will delete ID number 2. I will put semicolon, delete from. It is delete from, syntax is delete from where, register, where ID is equal to 2. Now, if I execute this, you can see that I got a green button, but ID number 2 for Khan is deleted. If I run and execute this command again, you can see that I have 2 for Khan right here. Now I'm deleting the other for Khan as well. Delete from register. Register is my table where ID is equal to what? Equal to 3. ID of number 3, which holds the duplicate data of Farhan. So I will delete that as well. So I'll execute this. If I run it again, you can see that right now I have only 1 Furqan, which holding record of Hajizada. This is phone number, this is password, and this is my birth date. This was the syntax of delete. That how we will run syntax of the delete. Now your duty is to go ahead and delete 1 or 2 of the record which is already exist in your table. Just go ahead. I will give you 5 minutes for that. When you're done, just type down. Great. Hamdard Ahmad Katia. Great job. Let's wait for other as well. Masood and Muhammad Qasim Muhammadi. Great job, both of you. Sadaf, great job. Okay, Farid, excellent. Abdul Tawab, excellent job, Abdul Tawab. Sardar, great. Akshan, excellent. Sorry, I guess it's Ashkan. Excellent job, Feroz. I didn't see it. Let me see. Excellent job, Feroz. Okay, let's see. Delete from personal info. Where it is. Great job, Masood. Now, guys, we did see that how we will delete records, specific records from our table. Now, next target will be, we will cover truncate. If you see this paint, let me drag it. Let's a little bit move ahead. Till now, we did cover with insert, select, insert, update, delete. We cover create, we cover drop. Now our next target will be truncate. We will learn what is truncate, why we use truncate. Alter is remaining. We will cover alter in next session. Let's take a scenario. Suppose inside your table, you don't want to delete a specific row. You want to delete all of the record inside this row, inside this table. Suppose we have 1, 2, 3 records inside this table. So I need to delete all 3 of these records. So in that case, you have one syntax or one command that is truncate. With the help of truncate, you can delete all of the record inside the table. Now let's practice this in a real MySQL table. So for that, I will do what? I don't delete this register table because it has a lots of information. Rather, I will go with the person info. Let's first of all run select star from person info. Let me run it and check how much type of data I have. You can see that I have some data inside my person info. Now my duty is I don't need to delete specifically each row individually one by one. My duty is that with one command, I want to delete all of the record which is exist inside person info. And here truncate comes into the picture. With the help of truncate, I can delete all of them. So I will run the command truncate. What? Truncate, you have to mention table. Now, next job is mention the name of the table. Person info, per semicolon. Now, with the help of this syntax, truncate table and table name person info, run it. You're able to delete all of the record inside your person info. Now, if I run select star from person info, you can see that I don't have any record inside person info. It is all null, null, null. Null means at the starting days, I explained that null means empty. We have empty records inside person info. This was only truncate command that with the help of truncate command, we will delete all of the records at once. Now go ahead, practice it, take one table and truncate all of its record. In real job, if we use truncate, is there any way to retrieve the data back? Masood, yes. In real job, first of all, you don't use this truncate keywords anything because you guys are doing testing. So these parts belongs to administration as well, little bit. But we are learning for the sake of our understanding. So if you delete, suppose if you're a DB admin, I'm taking the scenario. Assume it that you're a DB admin database administrator. Suppose by mistake you ran this command truncate table person info. You have backups already with yourself inside other servers. You can take the backup from there as well. No worries at all. Done. Great job. Great job. Okay. I can see many of the done. Excellent job, guys. How to retrieve a deleted record. Whenever you delete a record, Naseeb, you have already backup of that. You have to take the backup of that tables every day or that database every day. That's why they need to do and execute each command and query very exactly and carefully. They have to check it first of all. These concepts are belongs to administration part. Just don't confuse yourself. Excellent job, all of you. Okay, now till this point, we did cover many of the syntax, many of the commands, which is belongs to the DML and DDL. Now, one command is remaining for us, that is alter command that we will see in next session. Today, we will do what? We will practice what? Let me open a notepad. I will give you one task right in class. Okay, first of all, go ahead. Your first step, create one database. Just watch what I'm telling. After that, start execution. Create one database. You can name it anything. For that, you need to do what? Go to one of the websites, like you can go to Facebook, you can go to Amazon, you can go to LinkedIn, any of the website. Just target it and go to the sign-in page, registration page. Do not go to login page. Just pick this registration page. Create a database with the name of that web application. Now your next job is to create a table. Create table. Register. Sign up. Sign up. Sign up. Now your duty is to put all the records, all the fields. Means at the time of creation of the table, you need to put ID, that first name, last name, whatever data is on the registration page, you need to put that. Okay, I will give you the hint. Your next job is, whenever you create it, now insert approximately 20 records inside that table, created table. Fourth step, you do what? You have to do manipulation. Like you have to first display all of them. Display all of them. Now you have to do some little bit manipulation as well. And fifth step, you have to select, you have to display 3 of the records, 3 records. Next job is sixth. You have to what? Display specific record. Target record. Like you have to use what? Where class. I give a hint. Where class. Or where condition. Next job is to do what? 7th step. You need to do what? You need to do, let's suppose, for example, see, right now you study update, use the update command and target all of the field, target all of the fields and update one record. And next point is line number 8. Just do one thing. After that, you have to run the delete command. Delete command. Target one record. Target one record. Next job is 9 to truncate truncate that table. I will see it. This is your 9-step assessment. Just I will pass it in chat box. Start working right now. You have 20 minutes for that. I just pass it in chat box. You have 20 minutes for that to practice it and make a use of it. What is number 5? Okay, display 3 records. Display 3 records means that I mean to say that you need to do what? You need to select 3 fields like name, for example, name, email, and number. Like suppose phone number. You have to select these 3 records and display it. Hope your question is clear. Just go ahead and start working on that. I'll maximize it for you guys. This is the assessment. For that, you have 20 minutes. I will stop the recording.